Hi guys, welcome to my super summer of 60s love smoky eye look. This is a tutorial on how to get this look, which has a definite 60s vibe to it. We've got the cut crease, we've got the oranges and the corals going on. It's a great look and it's a really easy way to get a vintage vibe that is a bit different to red lipstick and red winged eyeliner that I do a lot of on my channel. Definitely love doing 60s stuff. I'm actually off to a surf and garage weekend this weekend, which I'm really excited about. I've never been before. It's called Hipsville and it's in Surrey. And I wanted to vlog when I'm there, but it's a camping weekend and I'm not going to charge my phone and I don't really want to take my big bulk of a camera, so I'm not going to be able to vlog it. But anyway, two things I'd like to apologise for in this video is my washing. And you'll see, I just ate some blue candy before filming and then sort of was putting on my foundation on my base and I was like, oh Jesus, I have a blue tongue. So yes, apologies for the blue tongue you see flashing around, but yeah, stay tuned for this tutorial and I hope you enjoy. So first of all, we're going to prime our eyes with a eye pencil this time. So we're going to use NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. NYX have recently come to the UK. They haven't come to my boots yet, but I can buy it online, so I might get some more stuff. So because it's going to set quite quickly, you need to blend it with your finger before it does. Just makes it easy to get up onto the eye and whatnot. Same on the other eye. Just taking this over the main ball socket area and a little bit above because this is going to be like smoky, so you don't need that much of a white, and the main parts that crease on my eye are in the crease, so yeah, keep that to one side because we will be using that again. So on for the colour, I'm going to use my Vice 4 palette. I love the colour combinations in this one especially, so that's what we're going to use. I'm going to lay down a base colour, which will just make it a lot easier to blend the colours. This is going to go all over and I am using Framed with a big brush. This is a lovely colour, it's perfect transition for my skin tone and my colours, but basically you want something that's quite pale with a pinky undertone. And that is that. So I'm going to use now the brush that came with the set, which is a great double-ended brush. Never too keen on Urban Decay brushes, but I do really like this one. And we're going to use Fastball, which is like this corally colour there. Looks a lot more iridescent in the pan, like with a purpley undertone, but that doesn't really come across, which kind of sucks. But it's a great coral colour. That's going over the top of basically where we put the majority of the eye pencil base. I'm just going to build that up so it's quite intense. Don't want to go too much over the eyeball area. And repeat. Put down a coral base, I am going to go in with the other end of the brush, and the colour above Fastball is Grip, which is like a, it's not a silver, it's like a glittery grey, which sounds really stupid, but yeah. So we're going to blend out the edges of that, like so, and because this is like more of a 60s look, you want to make it more round, so focus up here rather than winging it out here. Focus the colour of the smoke up here. We're going to attempt a cut crease. I am not the best at cut creases, so bear with me on that one. And for the cut crease, I'm going to use a pencil brush. This is the model's own. It says it's a blending brush, but this is like a pencil brush. So we're going to use Low, which is a very glittery metallic gunmetal grey, I would say, and it's got like silver, green and purple glitter flake to it. Tap off the extra because it is very pigmented and you don't want too much, and focus it up here. Don't worry about it not looking too neat because we are going to blend it out again. Like so. Then going back with the end of the brush, which had a grip on it, blend it like so, still focusing on the upper part of the cut crease. See what I meant when I said I'm not really good at cut creases, but I like this look. I wore it out last night. And that's that. Don't want to blend it too far up, like you want that, I don't know, cut crease-ish look. Because my only fault with this palette is that it doesn't have a good highlighter in it. I'm going to use a little bit of the highlighter that I'm going to put on my cheeks, which is the Makeup Revolution, oh it's all rubbed off, baked highlighter in Golden Lights. And I'm going to use that on just the same big flat brush and rub that on my brow bone. Not too much because again, whoa, this is pigmented. But it adds like another layer. I think this is gorgeously 60s. Like, as I said in my introduction, this is like not go 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 or whatever. This is supposed to be a little bit more realistic. Anyway, that is the eye colours done. So we're going to align our eyes. I thought about using a gel liner, but it's really humid here at the moment. It's my one day off and it's pouring down with rain, but it's still really warm. Like, I can imagine this is what Florida feels like, but not as hot, but you know what I mean. So I'm now just sticking with a pen one because my gel eyeliner is going to be funny in the heat. So we're going to do a big old winged eyeliner. So like that, and this sort of adds a bit more definition to the cut crease. I didn't say when we were applying the eyeshadow, but I will now, is don't apply your eyeshadow past where the bottom of your wing's gonna be. That just brings the whole like roundness back into the eye. Out of match. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm now going to do my mascara and then my waterline and then bottom mascara. I don't know why I do it in that order, but I just feel like sometimes it transfers. Anyway, top lashes, I'm just using my bog standard, they're real. If you wanted a real 60s look, which I do, but I don't want to do in this weather because it's pretty. Add big old false eyelashes because they love them in the 60s. So that's top lash down on my right eye. I like fully love this mascara. I like stock up on it. So I don't really have to ever buy another mascara again. Now I will do my waterline, and keeping with the open eye look, we're going to use the Milk again. and then do the bottom lashes. For blush, I'm going to be using Sleek's Life's Peach, which is a really scary colour in the pan. I think I used it in another tutorial, like my orange springtime, whatever. But yeah, it is like, what? Orange. But it's great and it's so buildable and it gives such a nice like bronzed but not bronzed look, especially if you're pale. And orange was a huge colour in the 60s, so we want to play on that. And then for highlight, we're going to use the Golden Lights, which I spoke about before. And because it's so pigmented, I would not recommend using like a normal highlighting brush because that's just going to be so intense. You're going to want like a fan brush like this. Swipe a little bit onto the tops of your cheeks. Maybe a tiny bit down your nose and on your cupid's bow. And then for lips, we're going to use Makeup Revolution Ultra Velour Lip Cream, and this is in shade Can't We Just Make Love Instead? And it is a great pinky coral, but like dusky, which is a very great 60s colour. Again, it looks like those late Marilyn sort of shades, like when she was doing Misfits and things like that just before she died. I've been searching for a lip colour like that for ages and I have found it. I thought when I bought these that they were going to be matte like lip colours like their other ones, but it turns out they're not. They're super moisturising though and I absolutely love them. So there we have it. That is my super summer 60s vibey smoky look, and I hope you enjoyed it and you sort of saw a different look at 60s makeup that isn't twiggy and all of that sort of thing. So yes, thank you very much for watching. If you have liked this video then please give me a massive thumbs up, and if you really liked it and want to see what I have coming next then hit the subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!